Hey everybody, it's Mike Conti. I'm the show director of OilComm. Hope everybody's doing well. We made the decision to take OilComm from an in-person event to a digital event for a few different reasons. Don't think it's a surprise to anybody, but if you want to talk about that, happy to talk more about the decision-making process and what went into it. But the reason I'm making this video today is I want to show off the digital event platform that we're using. It's called SwapCard. Trust me when I say that over the last 6 months, I've become, and really everybody at my parent company, Access Intelligence, have become professionals and very, very good at digital events. And so I've seen every platform out there and wanted to show off SwapCard just because I think it's far and away the best thing that I've seen. And I think will be a big hit with the OilComm community. So we're building out the OilComm digital event now. This is what it'll look like once all the branding and videos is loaded in. So it's incredibly attractive, but really it's the ease of use that I love. From an attendee perspective, it's very easy to navigate. There's not a lot of technical expertise needed. You really just need an email address and to be able to navigate like you would a website in order to figure it out. So there's a few points that I'm going to go over that I think make this the best digital event platform for sponsors. And so wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about that. So this is another event that's in the healthcare division that we're building out, but it's using the same platform. So I wanted to showcase some features here. The first thing that I think is superior to the other digital events that I've seen is basically the transparency. So when you log in to OilComm's digital event, you're going to see everybody who's registered for this event. Basically, you're going to not only see them, quite frankly, but you're going to be able to message them directly. So let's say Thomas Boyd is a big prospect of yours, a big, potential client. So you're not waiting on Thomas to hopefully engage with you in your virtual booth or landing page. You can see his profile. You can basically, send a connection request like you would on LinkedIn or Facebook. You can request a meeting. It's literally a click away where I ask, hey, listen, I'd like to meet online on a one-on-one video chat, just like we would on Zoom. Basically you can see the skill set, the bio, any social media things. And then also, you can see if Thomas is in a particular session or is doing something within the portal. You'll be able to see that. And so it's really interesting just to be able to check out what other attendees are doing, especially from a business perspective. You can see kind of what somebody's engaging with from a content perspective. And so the visibility is something that I think is really awesome about this platform. And really the whole platform is tailored around basically interaction, engagement, which I know can be tough in a digital environment. So one thing that I want to show off as well is basically the agenda. There's a lot of great, content out there, but I think this is something that I thought was pretty cool. So when you start a session, video here, you can ask questions, you can chat with other attendees, you can give your feedback, but you can also navigate the rest of the platform. So if I want to continue to check out to see, who's chatting, what everybody's doing, I can basically go through and check out the section here. So there we go. Sorry, it's the picture-in-picture. So I'm able to navigate to other sections in the digital event, and I can still check out the session. But I'm not basically a slave to one screen. Is basically I work out and watch something. So I think from an engagement perspective, it makes things super easy. So the attendee list is something that that visibility I haven't seen in a lot of other events. I'd also like to talk more about the analytical power behind this digital platform. So all our supporters, event supporters of OilComm's digital event, they're going to have a landing page. And so this is what it looks like. Lots of branding. You include a video or a photo up here. Same thing. I can book a meeting if I'm an attendee who I'm interested in checking out what you have to say. I can basically request to book a meeting with you, or I can just start a chat with you right away. And on the back end, you and your team will have access to basically, every message that your landing page or virtual booth receives, and you're able to say, okay, I'm going to talk to this guy, or I'll follow up with this person, that type of thing. You're notified immediately when you have a message, and you're able to, basically, have conversations with people. Like I said, you can, get people that you want and ask them to, chat, or when people come to you, you're able to field that with no problem. Obviously, you can have any information, product category, social media, contact details you'd like. From a document perspective, any PDFs you have, any videos that you have recorded, whether it's webinars you filmed elsewhere, or tech sheets, or solution briefs, you can basically upload them here. And I reference analytical power because you are going to be able to see exactly who's interacting with your assets. And so, you're going to be able to see, okay, I know exactly who checked out this PDF. I know exactly who, started to chat. I can even see, yeah, right, like who clicked on this outside link to my, to our website. And so that power is really good, especially when you're talking about what I think is the third biggest point of this um, uh, uh, platform, which is lead generation. I know a lot of companies are out there are hesitant to invest in digital events. Honestly, there's not a lot of trade shows going on right now, and I know there are a lot of companies out there that are good at social media and print advertising and things like that. But OilComm's community is committed to the show. We have several hundred attendees already. We're limiting attendance to end users only. So, oil and gas operators, drilling contractors, EPCs, rig owners, and maritime professionals are going to be able to attend the event, as will our show supporters, our show sponsors. We're basically keeping it a pure buyer seller marketplace. And so, if you want to reach hundreds of attendees and hundreds of potential prospects in the oil and gas industry, you should invest in OilComm. We have sponsorship packages that start at $1,500. So I don't think you can, quite frankly, find anywhere else to access that level of community for that low of a price point. So when I talk about engagement, I reference here that you can book a meeting, you can do messages. We also have something that I like, which is called the product showcase. And so I'm going to click to that now. And what this is you can, any product or service that you want to show off, you can upload, to your booth, and it'll pull directly to our product showcase. And so, really, all you need here is a photo, a line of copy or two, just that describes what exactly the product is, an outside URL, and then, of course, it's linked directly to your virtual booth. And what's really cool about this is there's a matchmaking capability that happens. So what happens is when an attendee signs up for OilComm, they tell us what products they're in the market for, and so when you upload a product, basically you can say, this is a soft piece of software that we're going to put into the product showcase. What we do is any attendees that have indicated when they registered that they're in the market for software, it matches up. And so basically it'll go towards the top of the list. And so obviously attendees can click and find different product categories, but they're able to basically find what they're looking for. And it gives another opportunity for you to try to pull, attention and attendees to your booth or your virtual booth. Very similar as the raffles and giveaways that we have here. So same thing, all you really need is some type of contest giveaway, Apple Watch or gift cards, anything like that. And then you need just an action that you want to say, well, we'll give somebody a chance at that raffle. So for example, this one is just schedule a meeting with us or chat with somebody on our booth in order to get access to the Apple Watch giveaway, or to have a chance at the Apple Watch giveaway. And so it's just another way for us to create engagement. We're also, as show organizers, incentivizing attendees to reach out to exhibitors. So for example, any attendee who books meeting with 3 exhibitors, they're going to get an Amazon gift card from the show, just because we want there to be a really large amount of interaction and engagement between attendees and exhibitors. So I think that's everything. And then I just want to reiterate the last point of this, which is lead generation. So that analytical power,
the attendee list. Basically, what that means is in real time, you're going to have access to basically a list of everybody who's looked at all of your assets and that your team has interacted with. And then you walk away with, not only that information, but the contacts for anybody who's downloaded your white papers or engaged with your app, your team, or checked out your session, anything like that. So it's a great platform. We're going to promote the heck out of it. We already have several hundred attendees registered from the OilComm community, and now that we've taken the travel barrier off, we anticipate a lot more registration, and still very bullish on attendance. So, like I said, sponsorships start at $1,500. We have packages if you're interested in a lot more branding or commercials within sessions. Even doing something like a town hall with just your particular prospects, and like a focus group that we bring, cultivate together. So a lot of opportunities, but just wanted to let you know that OilComm is all digital and it's not a bad thing. So give me a call or an email if you'd like more information. I'd also be happy to demo the actual OilComm platform once it's ready in a few days. Thanks a lot.